Welcome to my channel Kodamugen.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, right, we are going to see what is Angular event binding. So event binding, as name suggests, right, so whenever there is an user action or in whatever action that we do using our keyboard and mouse, right, there will be event which will be assigned to it, and whatever action that we do, right, that will be sent to the component to handle that particular event. Okay, so when we say event, we have many things actually. When we take mouse, click event, mouse over, mouse out, like this, we have multiple events. Okay, so I have just listed here what are the mouse event, keyboard event, focus event, input event, form event, drag event, and touch event. So here we are not going to see everything, whereas the main events, right, on mouse, on input, on forms, whichever used on regular basis, right. So for that we will see the example. Okay, so first we'll go to the HTML and see how we have written our code. Then we'll go to the TypeScript and see the corresponding functions and the declarations. Okay, so let me go to the HTML. So the as you guys know, right, the header is hard coded and we have event binding. For example, to explain this click event, right, so we have this particular declaration. Okay, so we have this click. When we click this one, it will call this on click function. Okay, so we'll go and see what we have written in our on click function. So if you see, right, we have this export class or hello world component, and then I split it. What is a click event, what is the input event, even the property declaration also, right, I have just made about this particular method. Okay, so here I just declared a property called message, which is of string type, and I am directly assigning this particular value to the message. Okay, so whenever the page gets loaded, right, in the HTML, this particular message will come. Okay, whenever there is an action which is happening, right, then the particular whatever the action that we have done, right, then it will come inside this particular method and it will see what this message is having. Then it will show that particular uh, message that we have assigned to this property. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll just open our browser and see, okay, what we are getting. So I'm just using opening the built-in browser. Okay, so if you see, right, when we came in first here, it just went in the click me. Okay, so there is a button which it is showing and it has click me, and then your header, right, default message header. If you see here, this is what we have assigned to this message property, right. Welcome to CodeMugin channel. So that is coming. So now what we are going to do, we are going to give an event to the button. That is what we have written in here, right. So for this function, when we click, what is going to happen? So I'm just clicking here. Okay, now if you see this particular message, right, it has been overridden with this button click. Why? Because this is a button, we have a click event. Once we have clicked it, it went to this click function, on click function. So whatever the uh, value that has been assigned to this message property, right, that is being displayed. Okay, so this is one example on the click event. Okay, now we'll see what is an input event. Input event is nothing but we are going to give an input, and whatever input we are giving, right, it has been passed to the component. So when, for example, if you see here, right, this is the, okay, let me just drag it here, then it will be easy. So if you see here, right, we have this particular declaration, an event declaration, which will be input. So we have this function on input change. So whenever there is a change in the input, what it will do, okay, it will send this particular event. So it will come here to this on input change. We have a constant input element, so whatever event target it is coming, right, whatever it is an input value that we are giving, so we are assigning this to input that value. I mean, just to know that it has been exactly taken over. Okay, and it is shown. So what we are doing, we are just displaying it. This is like interpolation, right? Just whatever the value that has been assigned to this particular input value property, it will come in here. So for example, here we will type code. Okay, so if you see, whatever the input we have given in here, okay, so with this event it has went to this one and it has assigned to this input element. Okay, again what we are taking, whatever input that we are giving, right, I mean this is a whole input, and whatever value we are giving inside this one, it has been passed to the input value and then it is getting displayed over here. Okay, so now we'll go to the next event, which will be the change event. So change event is nothing but, here if you see, right, we have choose a fruit and we have two fruits. Okay, so when we change it, whatever the action it will happen, right, that is what it will get displayed. Okay, so whatever value that we choose, right, depending upon that, it will show either it is an apple or banana. Okay, so the next will be our submit. So when we come to the submit, right, this is similar kind of operation that we are doing in here. So whenever we type something in here, for example some username, and then we click on submit, this event will be passed to this particular function on submit, and then it will take that value and it will say data has been submitted. So we'll see, give some input. Okay, so code, okay, and then submit. So data has been submitted. So from where you are getting this message, this is from your TypeScript. Okay, whatever this dot submitted value you are having, that is coming in here and it is getting printed. Okay, yeah. So any doubt in this event binding, right, you can comment in the comment section. Also you can refer to my previous video where I have explained the two-way data binding and one-way data binding. So it is a continuous topics, right? This event binding, one-way data binding, two-way data binding are a very important concept of Angular. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching my video. We'll see you in the next video.
Like, share, subscribe to my channel.